You're at a party. Everyone's laughing, talking loud, moving fast. And you're sitting there, quiet, watching, thinking, feeling everything so deeply it almost hurts. Someone asks, "Why are you so quiet?" And you don't know how to explain that your mind doesn't work like theirs. That you don't think fast, you think deep. That you don't feel light, you feel heavy. That small talk exhausts you because your brain is wired for meaning, not noise. If you've ever felt this way, if you've ever been called too serious or too deep or too much, you might have a melancholic personality. And in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you why that's not a flaw. It's a completely different way of experiencing the world. Stay with me. Let me start by telling you what this isn't. This isn't about being sad all the time. This isn't about being depressed. This isn't about being negative or pessimistic. A melancholic personality is one of the 4 classical temperaments in psychology, going back thousands of years to ancient Greece. It describes people who feel emotions at an intensity most people don't understand, process information slowly and thoroughly, observe the world with a quiet, analytical depth, crave meaning and authenticity above everything else, struggle with surface-level interactions, think in layers, not sound bites. If you have a melancholic personality, you don't skim through life. You dive deep. Everything you encounter, you analyze. Every emotion you feel, you experience fully. Every conversation you have, you replay and dissect. Your mind is built for depth. And in a world that values speed, loudness, and constant stimulation, that makes you feel like you don't fit. You watch people move through life quickly making fast decisions, having shallow conversations, laughing at things that don't seem funny, connecting easily with strangers. And you think, why can't I do that? What's wrong with me? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Your brain just works differently. Think of it like this. Most people's minds are like speedboats. They skim across the surface quickly, efficiently, covering lots of ground. Your mind is like a submarine. You go deep. You explore the depths. You see things others miss because they're moving too fast to notice. Neither is better. They're just different. But society rewards the speedboat. Society celebrates fast thinking, quick responses, instant connections, surface-level engagement. And when you're a submarine trying to operate in a speedboat world, you feel slow, heavy, out of place. But here's what nobody tells you. The world needs submarines. The world needs people who think deeply, who feel fully, who ask questions everyone else is too busy to ask. The world needs melancholic minds. Let me break down what actually happens in a melancholic brain. Because once you understand this, so much of your life will suddenly make sense. You feel deeply when something happens, good or bad. You don't just feel it on the surface. You feel it in layers. A song doesn't just sound nice to you. It unlocks memories, emotions, existential thoughts. You can't just enjoy music. You experience music. A conversation isn't just an exchange of words. It's an exploration of meaning, intention, subtext. You're not just hearing what someone says. You're analyzing why they said it, what they didn't say, what it means about them, about you, about the relationship. A sunset isn't just pretty. It's profound. It triggers thoughts about time, mortality, beauty, the universe. You can't just look at a sunset and move on. You have to sit with it. This depth of feeling is beautiful, but it's also exhausting. Because while everyone else is having a light, fun experience, you're over here having an entire philosophical crisis about the nature of existence. You think slowly. Your brain doesn't do rapid-fire responses. It doesn't think in bullet points. When someone asks you a question, you don't immediately answer. You pause. You consider. You explore different angles. You search for the most accurate, most truthful response. This makes you seem slow in conversations. People repeat themselves thinking you didn't hear. They move on to the next topic while you're still processing the first one. But you're not slow. You're thorough. You're not delayed. You're deep. Your brain is doing complex analysis while everyone else is on autopilot. You observe quietly. You're not the loudest person in the room. You're not dominating conversations. You're not the center of attention. You're on the edges, watching, noticing things. You notice the person who laughed, but their eyes stayed sad. You notice the tension between two people that everyone else missed. You notice the small details that reveal everything. While everyone else is performing, you're observing. And this gives you insight others don't have. You understand people deeply. You see patterns. You pick up on things that are invisible to faster, louder minds. You crave meaning small talk feels like torture to you. Talking about the weather, weekend plans, surface-level topics, it drains you. You don't want to talk about what someone did. You want to talk about why they did it, what they think about life, what keeps them up at night, what they're afraid of, what they dream about. You want real conversations, deep connections, authentic interactions. And in a world that runs on small talk, you feel isolated. You feel like nobody wants to talk about what actually matters. Like everyone's content skating on the surface while you're desperately trying to find depth. You're highly sensitive to your environment. Loud places overwhelm you. Bright lights drain you. Crowds exhaust you. It's not that you're antisocial. It's that your nervous system is more sensitive. You're processing more information than everyone else. While they're just hearing noise, you're hearing every conversation, every sound, every stimulus. Your brain is working overtime, and it's exhausting. You need quiet. You need space. You need environments that don't assault your senses. You replay everything that conversation you had 3 days ago. You're still thinking about it. That thing you said that came out wrong? You're still cringing. That look someone gave you? You're still analyzing what it meant. Your brain doesn't let things go easily. It holds onto experiences, replays them, examines them from every angle. This can be a gift you learn deeply from experiences, but it can also be torture. You can't just move on like everyone else seems to. Here's the hard truth. The world is not built for melancholic minds. Society values speed over depth, confidence over thoughtfulness, extroversion over observation, surface-level connection over meaningful relationships, constant stimulation over quiet reflection. And when you're someone who operates differently, you're constantly getting messages that something's wrong with you. Why are you so quiet? Translation. Your observation makes us uncomfortable. You think too much. Translation. Your depth is inconvenient. Just let it go. Translation. Your processing style is taking too long. You're too sensitive. Translation. Your emotional depth is overwhelming to us. Closing parenthesis. Lighten up. Translation. Your search for meaning is bringing down the vibe. These messages, repeated over years, make you feel defective. You start thinking, I need to be louder. I need to think faster. I need to feel less. I need to care less. I need to be more like everyone else. But here's what happens when you try to be something you're not. You burn out. You feel fake. You lose yourself. You become exhausted from performing a personality that isn't yours. Because you can't force a submarine to be a speedboat. The melancholic personality isn't a bug. It's a feature. It's not something to fix. It's something to understand, honor, and protect. Let me tell you what you bring to the world that nobody else can. 1. Emotional depth. You feel things others don't even notice. This makes you incredibly empathetic. You understand pain because you feel it deeply. You understand joy because you experience it fully. People come to you with their problems because you actually get it. You don't offer surface-level comfort. You meet them in the depths. 2. Analytical insight. You see patterns. You connect dots. You understand complexity. While everyone else is reacting, you're analyzing. While they're moving fast, you're thinking deeply. This makes you exceptional at understanding people's true motivations, solving complex problems, creating art, writing music that resonates deeply, seeing consequences others miss. 3. Authenticity. You can't do fake. You can't perform personalities. You can't pretend to care about things that don't matter. This authenticity is rare and valuable. People trust you because you're real. You don't play games. You don't manipulate. You're genuinely yourself. 4. Creative depth. Artists, writers, musicians, philosophers, so many have melancholic personalities. Why? Because you can't create shallow art when you think deeply. Your work has layers. Your creations have meaning. You make things that last because you're not following trends. You're exploring truth. 5. Loyalty. You don't do shallow friendships. If you let someone in, you're all in. You invest deeply. You care intensely. You're the friend who remembers details, who shows up, who actually means it when you ask, "How are you?" 6. Wisdom. You think about life, about meaning, about purpose, about existence. This makes you wise beyond your years. People seek your perspective because you've thought about things they haven't even considered. Here's how to survive and thrive as a melancholic personality in a world that doesn't understand you. 1. Stop apologizing. Stop saying sorry for being quiet. Stop explaining your need for alone time. Stop justifying your depth. You're not doing anything wrong by being who you are. 2. Find your people. Not everyone will get you. Most won't, and that's okay. Find the other submarines, the other deep thinkers, the other observers, the other people who want to talk about meaning at 2 a.m. Quality over quantity, always. 3. Protect your energy. You need more rest than others. More quiet, more solitude, more time to process. This isn't weakness. This is maintenance. Honor your needs without guilt. 4. Create boundaries around your depth. Not every situation deserves your full depth. Not every person gets access to your inner world. Save your emotional energy for people and situations that matter. 5. Use your gifts, your depth, your observation, your emotional intensity. These are superpowers in the right context. Write, create, counsel, teach, analyze. Whatever channel fits you. Don't waste your gifts trying to be shallow. If you're watching this and recognizing yourself in every word, you're not broken. You're not too sensitive. You're not too quiet. You're not too deep. You're not too much. You're a melancholic personality in a world that doesn't understand depth. And the world needs you exactly as you are. Your slow thinking? That's thoroughness. Your deep feeling? That's capacity. Your quiet observation? That's wisdom. Your need for meaning? That's purpose. You're not a failed extrovert. You're not a broken optimist. You're not someone who needs to lighten up. You're a mind built for meaning, not noise. And in a world drowning in noise, that's exactly what we need. So stop trying to be the speedboat. Be the submarine. Go deep. Explore the depths. See what others miss. The world needs your depth, your sensitivity, your thoughtfulness, your meaning. You're not too much. You're exactly enough. Just as you are.